Hey everybody, Rich Towsley, Pearl with Viseo. How are you? Hope everyone's having a great time. We're about a week away from the Gold Cruise. My wife and I are excited, looking forward to that. I wanted to talk to you today just about a couple things that were on my mind and heart. One of them being, when you talk to someone, not being a typical network marketer, and don't take offense to that when I say that. I've said at my meetings often, typically we go to a network marketing meeting or you meet someone for coffee, and it tends to be the same thing. They sort of throw up that they've got the best compensation plan, the best ownership, the best product. It's going to be a paradigm shift. They're going to change the world. Their team's better than anyone's, blah, blah, blah. We've all heard that. And I think we've gotten away from a little thing called being genuine and real. I think people see through that today. At least I certainly hope they do. In our business, in particular with Viseo, I can ethically and honestly, truthfully say with all my heart and passionately that what we have is more than real. It doesn't need to be exaggerated. You don't need the hype. When you've got the only owner in the industry in the United States of America, think how big America is and think how many network marketing owners have come and gone. When you've got the only one that is a think about that, a two-time creator of $2 billion companies, and you have someone that's an Ernst & Young award winner, that's incredible credibility. When you have a company that has a product that no one else is marketing, no one else in our industry, think about that. All the jobs out there, if you were the only one that marketed that product, you're the only one that had the rights to market that product, that's something in itself to be proud of. And thirdly, we hear a lot about, we got wonderful new products. They're natural. They have a liposome technology. The problem is I've noticed a lot of you out there, at the meetings have said, well, I give it to somebody and, so-and-so wants to, look at it and decide whether it works or not. And I often say this, and a good friend of mine, Dean Sosanek, reminded me of this. At the meetings, I always ask people this. Let me ask you, if you had children or grandchildren and I gave you free Coca-Cola and you could have that Coca-Cola every day of your life and your children and your grandchildren could drink as much of it as possible, would you let them? And inadvertently, the answer is no. Why? It's got sugar, it's not good for you. Everyone knows that. But yet, that is one of the most recognized brands worldwide. In addition to that, they will make billions. I'm going to say that again. They will make billions this year in profit. But yet here we have something that's natural, made in a pharmaceutical grade clean room, no sucralose, non-GMO, and its intent is to help you lose weight or sleep better or have better energy or help your joints or what have you. And yet they'll sit there and try to act like they're scientists or doctors. And, I always used to get a kick out of every meeting I've ever gone to. I would walk up to someone and say, hey, what do you like to drink? And it's everything in the world, from a soda to a beer to a glass of wine, iced tea, or fruit juice. And I used to say, if I had a tray and I had $10 million cash on that tray and I said, here you go, this is yours, and all you have to do is one thing. Tell me exactly 100% what's in your iced tea, and you have to be accurate, or what's in your juice or your beer or your wine, what have you. And no one can ever do it. But it's funny, when they're in our line of work, they typically, as an excuse, try to dissect it, and they really don't know what they're talking about. I look at it, we're throwing them a lifeline. We have an opportunity here to do something great, not only health-wise for people around the world. Our cause, building wells in Africa, there's a financial ability here that's almost like no other. Oh, and by the way, when you have a company like ours that literally pays higher than any network marketing company in the country, you don't have to exaggerate anything. Be ethical, be real, be upfront, be honest. One of the ones that always makes me laugh is some of you might be new out there. Well, how much have you made? Well, it doesn't matter. If that person makes $1 or $20 million, it doesn't pay their bills. It doesn't pay that person who's asking. It doesn't pay their car payment. It doesn't feed their family. So too many people get caught up in the silly things. Just be real, be ethical, be honest. If you don't know, tell them you don't know. Put them with an upline. Put them on someone that's in your team that can answer those questions for them. And I think you'll find you'll get a much better result, and you'll be respected more for it. Thanks a lot.